Peace, family. I want to say Uncle Jab, Snare, Putuapo, and Black Integrity. You already know this is your brother in Google Nicely, R&M, coming back live at you one more time on R&M RBG TV, family. And you already know that we do keep it G. Raw and uncut common sense for the common people, dealing with the common issues, trying to seek the common solutions. And of course, if you've been walking with me long enough, you already know, family, that the one thing that I'm bringing to the table, hopefully everybody get it by now so we can walk with it, man, that you already know that it is black love, because you already know that black love is the cure for the black nation. So let's get it. What we want to discuss today, I'm going to cover the topic of such a slap/kick in the face of black America, right? And of course, you already know how we do. You already know how we do. It was a little early, so we're going to let the family come on in, build on up. So with that being said, we're going to run a rhythm. Pressure bust pipes. Step forward. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Jazz, what up?
Pressure must fight. Judge your machine and go right. And you give us so much wings to survive.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Judge your machine and go right. And I'll forever put my trust in the eye. Judge your machine and go right. Only you can hear the moment die. Judge your machine and go right. Don't be for us, King Selassie.
Tell a friend, we coming back.
That's the best thing blessed. I pray that Jah will comfort my soul and put a smile on my face. Me know any minute me I go conquer them, cause them know not where they're coming from, now where they're going. So that's your with Mr. Perrank again, who has dominion over the living. Judge your machine and guide, and you give us so much means to survive. Judge your machine and guide, and I'll forever put my trust in the eye. We need nullification, unification, black reparation, free yourself from mental incarceration. Just know yourself in creation. Never take part in Babylon separation. Who go fight against black people and them save one? Yes, Selassie are the first son, but Babylon. Jaja, you're my God, and you give us so much means to survive. Jaja, you're my shield and God, and I forever put my trust in the eye. When the heathens around Diane, there's the best thing blessed.
Let it build up a little bit.
My soul and put a smile on my face. Me know any minute we are going to conquer them, cause them know not where they're coming from, now where they're going. Selassie I with the top rank again, who has dominion over the living. Jaja you're my shield and God, and you
gotta bless up the place, you already know how we do it.
Jaja you're my shield and God, and I forever put my trust in the eye. Oh, Jaja, you're my shield and guide. Only you can hear the poor man cry. Jaja, you're my shield and guide. You're before us, King Selassie.
Bounty Killer, step forward. Step forward, Bounty. Talk to them.
Watch your talk, telling people you don't have the art.
You going in after this one?
Watch your step and know where you walk. Don't let some word in the way to pass. Never talk about them now, no heart.
Listen.
Oh, the murder people without second thought. Hey, you what talk about you now, no heart. Are you murder people all without a cause? You is a fraud.
Alan, pull up, we have to bring that one from the top again, because some people just don't understand what they're saying. Bounty, come forward again.
No mercy. Watch your talk.
Listen.
People you don't have the art. No mercy. Watch your step and know
listen.
Don't let some word in the way to pass. Never talk about them now, no heart. Oh, the murder people without second thought. Hey, you what talk about you now, no heart. And you murder people all without a cause. You is a fraud, full of parts. You can't say you bed lucky or say you salt. When all you went drunk and the asphalt. And your lily blood a run like a cherry malt. Flip up and dead and that is no man's fault. No remember yesterday when you come a exalt. Big things pop up now, somebody like lost. Better you play them cause every man no love talk. For war and violence, the man them be part. Stop act illiterate, foolish and dark. Oh, you know the heart. Oh, you murder people without second thought. No, let's see you, the boy them say them not the heart. And the murder people all without a cause. But them a fraud because enough of them a smoke and a take life a joke. Now read them Bible, a think about the Pope. War and violence is all them promote. Dedicate them life to the crack and the coke. All wicked men shall sink in a boat. Feelings hurt me a viola, you know. Hey, go see God, you stay there a pop boat. Last year come fast, that's why you miss your post. Boy, you know the heart. Oh, you murder people without second thought. Hey, you a talk about you know the heart. And you murder people all without a cause. You is a fraud. Tell them how what them coulda eat or what them coulda drink. With me hero him talk, me know why him a king. Talk about him one flash, me marrow and sing. Right down face in your brain can sting. Look like a big jumper roach or a thing. Planning to take the bank or planning to let the brings. And then we make money run like a drinks. More you know the heart. Hey, you murder people without second thought. Hey, you a talk about you know the heart. And you murder people all without a cause.
All right. Once again, family, I want to say Uncle Jabson at Wutuapu and Black Integrity family. Once again, you were trotting on RNMRBG TV. You already know we do keep it G. Right? So what we going to do, we got to discuss this topic that's going on in the news. I know y'all been watching the news just as much as I have. If not, I know y'all done seen it on all of your social media platforms. All you got to do is just scroll up and down. And like I said, I've given this topic today the title of Such a Slap/Kick in the Face of Black America. And what I'm discussing is the what I call controversial discussion, if you will, of this whole, what's that lady's name? The Justine Demand, whatever her name is, right? The whole, the white woman that got killed by the black cop and everything, right? And how everybody is on an uproar and yada, 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 yada. When I mean everybody, of course, I'm talking about Wazungu and friends, because you already know. They're the ones that's losing their minds right about now. But with that being said, right, I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this real quick. And this is actually coming from the news clip itself. Coming from the news. I can't exactly tell you what channel it's from, but nonetheless, just listen to the bullshit that's being said. Listen.
Didn't have to die.
Pull up.
Justine didn't have to die. Based on the publicly released information from the BCA, this should not have happened. On our squad cars, you will find the words, to protect with courage and serve with compassion. This did not happen. Having the information that is publicly available right now, while recognizing there is an open BCA investigation, I believe the actions in question go against who we are as a department, how we train, and the expectations we have for our officers. These were the actions and judgment of one individual. I want to assure Justine's family, our community, and those in Australia that I will do everything in my power to make sure due process is followed and justice is served. I spoke to Justine's fiance this morning, and I told him I was sorry for his loss.
Sorry for his loss. Now, of course, loss of life anywhere, everywhere is bad, because life needs to live. Okay, cool. But now let's get serious. Let's get serious. Now let's get serious. What I want to do at this time, because if you listen to what she just said, and if you look at the news articles that's going around right now, everybody's hailing this up as the worst type of incident and interaction dealing with police ever, right? Once again, dealing with America. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. And what I like to do, I took some notes. I always come prepared. I want to read down a list of names, if you will. Bear with me, just give me the time, opportunity. It's going to be it's a pretty extensive list, nonetheless. But I want y'all to listen to the names that's about to be read in your minds and in your hearts. Give them my ashe. Remember them, because at the end of the day, they're a reflection of you. We are a reflection of them. So, with that being said, we're going to kick it off with these names right here. We're going to start from the top and work our way back. Now, this is coming from the year of 2017, 16, all the way back on through the year 1999. Just listen to the names I'm about to say. From the top, for the notes that I've taken, right? Akil Dinkins, 24, Raleigh, North Carolina, 2016. Gregory Gunn, 58, Montgomery, Alabama, 2016. Samuel Du Bois, 43, Cincinnati, Ohio, 2015. Freddie Gray, 25, Baltimore, Maryland, 2015. Natasha McKenna, 37, Fairfax, Virginia, 2015. Walter Scott, 50 years old, North Charleston, South Carolina, 2015. Christina Taylor, 19, Arlington, Texas, 2015. Now let's work our way backwards. Let me flip the page real quick. Bear with me. Rumian Brisbane, 34, Phoenix, Arizona, December 2nd, 2014. Tamir Rice, 12 years old, Cleveland, Ohio, November 22nd, 2014. Akai Gurley, 28, Brooklyn, New York, November 20th, 2014. Kajina Powell, 25, St. Louis, Missouri, August 19th, 2014. Ezell Ford, 25, LA, California, August 12th, 2014. Dante Parker, 36, San Bernardino, California, August 12th, 2014. Mike Brown, 18, Ferguson, Missouri, August 9th, 2014. John Crawford III, 22, Beaver Creek, Ohio, August 5th, 2014. Tyree Woodson, 38, Baltimore, Maryland, August 2nd, 2014. Eric Gardner, 43, Staten Island, New York, July 17th, 2014. Victor White III, 22, Iberia Parish, Louisiana, March 22nd, 2014. Yvette Smith, 47, Bastrop, Texas. What is this? February 16th, 2014. Mackenzie Cochran, 25, Smithfield, Michigan, January 28th, 2014. Jordan Baker, 26, Houston, Texas, January 16th, 2014. Andy Lopez, 13. And that is a brother, don't get it twisted. I know y'all hear the name, and I know a lot of simple Negroes like to get it in, but this is a young brother. Andy Lopez, 13 years old, Santa Rosa, California, October 22nd, 2013. Miriam Carey, 34, Washington, D.C., October 3rd, 2013. Jonathan Farrell, 24, Brassfield Farms, North Carolina. What is this? September 14th, 2013. Carlos Alexis, 43, New York, New York. August 15th, 2013. Larry Eugene Jackson Jr., 32, Austin, Texas, July 26th, 2013. What is this? Darian Flood, 17 years old, New York, May 5th, 2013. Carrion Gray, 16 years old, New York, March 9th, 2013. This is crazy already. Johnny Warren, 43, Dayton, what's this? Dathan, Alabama, 12, which is December 10, 2012. Melissa Williams, 30. Melissa Williams, 30 years old, as well as Timothy Russell, 43, Cleveland, Ohio, November 29th, 2012. Reginald Cavina, I believe that's his last name, if I pronounce it correctly, 20 years old, New York. This is crazy. September 7th, 2012. Chavez Carter, 21, Jonesboro, Arkansas. What is this? April 29th, 2012. The list goes on. Chantel Davis, 23, New York, June 14th, 2012. Samuel Edwards, 49, Las Vegas, Nevada, March 21st, 2012. Tamar Robinson, Tamar Robinson, 27, New York, April 18th, 2012. Irvin Jefferson, 18, Atlanta, Georgia, March 24th, 2012. Kendrick McDade, 19, Pasadena, California, April 24th, 2012. Rakia Boyd, 22, Chicago, Illinois, March 21st, 2012. Shanice Francis, 30 years old, New York, March 15, 2012. Wendell Allen, 20 years old, New Orleans, Louisiana, March 7th, 2012. Namia Dillard, 29, Gainesville, Florida, March 5th, 2012. Dante Prince or Price, 25, Dayton, Ohio, March 1st, 2012. Raymond Allen, 34, Galveston, Texas, February 27, 2012. Sergeant Manuel Laggins Jr., 31, Orange County, California, February 7th, 2012. Randy Gordon, 18, New York, February 2nd, 2012. Kenneth Chamberlain, 68, White Plains, New York, November 19th, 2011. Alonzo Ashley, 29, Denver, Colorado, March 19th, 2011. Kenneth Harding, 19, San Francisco, California, April 16th, 2011. Raheem Brin, 20 years old, as the sirens go past, Oakland, California, January 22nd, 2011. Reginald Dossett, 25, LA, California, January 14th, 2011. Kendrick Just, I believe that's his name, 37, Oakland, California, November 8th, 2010. As you can see, I'm working my way backwards. Raheem Brown, 20 years old, Oakland, California. I believe I said that already. Yeah, I did. Denroy Henry, 20 years old, Thornwood, New York. I believe that's upstate somewhere. October 17, 2010. This is crazy. Kiana Jones, 7, Detroit, Michigan. I believe that's her name. May 16th, 2010. Stephen Eugene Wayfield, I believe that's his name, 27, LA, California, March 20th, 2010. Aaron Campbell, 25, Portland, Oregon, January 29th, 2010. This is ridiculous, man. Kavina Carrington, 15, Champaign, Illinois, I believe that's her name. Sorry, take that back. October 9th, 2009. Victor Sten, 17, Pensacola, Florida, October 3rd, 2009. As you can see, like I said before, this is an extensive list. And these are just the names that are mentioned in the media, right? Shem Walker, 49, New York, April 11, 2009. Oscar Grant, 22, Oakland, California, New Year's Day, January 1st, 2009. Tamika Wilson, 26, in Ohio, January 4th, 2008. Dante Farrell. Yes, these are all the people that were killed by police. White police at that, as well as others. But nonetheless, the police department across the land, that's who I'm referring to. Family that just commented. What's her name? Deonta Farrell, 12 years old. West Memphis, Arkansas, March 22nd, 2007. Sean Bell, 23, New York, Queens, New York to be exact. January 25th, 2006. Henry Glover, 31, New Orleans, Louisiana, September 2nd, 2005. Reginald Madison, 40. Jones Brissett, Reginald Madison, 40 years old, and James Brissett, 17 years old, New Orleans, Louisiana, September 4th, 2005. This is ridiculous, man. Timothy Thornberry, I believe that's the last name, 19, New York, January 24th, 2004. Long story short, family, I can go on. Like I said, names, all the way down. All the way down. Names. And again, this is a short list. These are just the names that are mentioned in the media. So now that y'all get my point, let's get on in it. Again, going back to what this whole chief of police is saying from Minneapolis, this is the worst thing that's ever been done as far as police interaction. And why are they saying that? I'm going to say it to you straight, family. Because it was a white woman in trouble. And you already know, we're dealing with America. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. The white woman is the symbol of America, if you will. I'm gonna say that again. The white woman is the ultimate symbol, the ultimate might, if you will, of America. Now, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see, you know, the male Wazungus, white men on the forefront doing their dirt, yada, 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 yada. But at the end of the day, I'll say it again, at the end of the day, middle of the day, and the beginning of the day, he only gets his lessons, his marching orders, and all that he knows from the one that came before him, which is the white woman, which is the might of their nation. This is much I always say, dealing with our people, the might of the nation deals with the sister, right? The defense of the nation deals with the brother, and the legacy of the nation deals with the youth, dealing with us as a people. The same thing pretty much deals with a lot of people all around the globe. So when you're dealing with white America, or the white world at large, that white woman is their ultimate symbol, their ultimate hope, if you will, that they love to put up. And if you know anything about police in America, or vigilantes, if you will, anytime they hear white woman in trouble, they come running quick, fast, in a hurry. The response time is pretty much down to seconds, minutes to seconds. Meanwhile, us on the other hand, when it comes down to us, when we're in our desperate needs, when we're confronted with atrocities and aggressions and all that other stuff, whatever, they take a sweet old merry time, from the police to the fire department, ambulance and EMTs, all the way down the line, dealing with service workers, right? Dealing with us. They take their sweet merry time. You already know why. Because we're not on their list. We're not on their minds and radar as far as protection, defense, security, provisions, etc., etc., etc. They take care of this. This is why I always say we got to bring that shit back home and take care of us first. Race first, like Barbara Garvey taught us, on all levels of the playing field. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is such a slap, again, this is why this is a slap in the faces of black America. This is why this is a slap and a kick in the faces of black America. All these names that I've read of our family that have been slain, murdered, taken away from us, unjustly, unarmed, unprovoking. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, they fear for their lives, and you already know when they hear that word, I fear for my life. That's the golden rule. That's the get free card. That's the get out of jail free card. You feel me? And they get away scot-free, acquitted of all charges every time. Now, of course, you may see on the TV such and such officer got charged, such and such officer got indicted, but a charge and an indictment means jack shit when it comes to our situations, because at the end of the day, charges and indictments once again mean nothing, because there's never been a conviction, there's never been any jail time. These people get paid vacations when they do what they do, when they murder our family, time and time after again, from the GoFundMe accounts and the different fundraisers that their people love to go up with. Anytime they get in trouble, anytime one of their officers get in trouble, whatever, here comes the white following. Here comes everybody out giving their money, their dollars, their time, their energy, their blood, sweat, and tears to make sure their people is taken care of, their family is sustained from here on out. Paid vacation for that officer when that officer 9 times out of 10 was in the wrong. I'm gonna say 10 times out of 10 in the wrong, unjusted. You feel me? But of course, they fear for their lives. They try to make it back home to their families, as if we're not trying to make it back home to our families. Again, family, a slap in the face of black America yet again. A kick in the face of black America yet again. This is why I've always said that black love is a cure for the black nation, so let's get it. What do I mean when I say that? If I can't recognize myself in you, if you can't recognize yourself in me, we're not going to defend each other. We're not going to protect each other. We're not going to secure each other. We're not going to provide for each other, etc., etc. Meanwhile, let's keep it funky. White America is not even as united as you think they are. They have their different splinter cells and all that other shit, right? They have their broken up tribes and clans and cliques and all that other stuff, right? But at the end of the day, when something affects that reflection of that white family or them white people nonetheless, when it affects white reflection, they all come out in masses. They come out in droves. They come together and form a united white front, if you will, and they go against us on all levels to make sure that we, once again, are under the boot, subdued, yada, 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 silenced, all that other bad shit. So what am I saying, fam? I'm saying like I always say, man, get your shit together, man. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Take care of yours. Provide for yours. Because at the end of the day, the more you don't, the more those names will continue. The bigger that list will get, time and time again. Now, mind you, I only stopped at the year 1999. I'm pretty sure I can go further and further, way back. And if you remember 1999, by the brother by the name of Amadou Diallo, right here in New York, brother was shot 41 times, if not more than that, in his back while trying to simply get into his own home. You feel me? Reached for his wallet to get his keys. What happened? Oh, he had a weapon. I thought he had a weapon. No matter what you reach for, black man, black woman, black child, if you got a toy in your hand, you got a wallet in your hand, a drink in your hand, whether it could be a bottle of water, soda, whatever the case may be, they're going to deem that shit as a weapon and they're going to take you out. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is on the news reports. The proof is in every situation, no matter what city you're in this country. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. No matter where you are, you're going to hear the same thing time and time and time again. But at the end of the day, at what point in time do we get tired of this shit? At what point in time do we say, you know what? The gloves is coming off. It's game time. Now we got to really do what we got to do. Instead of sitting back, praying, hoping, wishing that they gonna come to their senses, wishing that they gonna respect us, wishing that they gonna take care of us, wishing they gonna do for us, and so on and so on and so on. Protect and serve. Who? I'm gonna say that again. Protect and serve. Who? Because it ain't you. It ain't me. It ain't us. Again, the proof is just in around. All you gotta do is look around, listen around, go around, family. Come outside, step into reality, and you'll see exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Now again, the reason why it's such an uproar, again, white woman in trouble, killed by police, right? Unarmed, whatever the case may be. And of course they're gonna put out this easy going picture of her or whatever. Oh, she was such a nice person, she was this and she was that, and not, you know how they do. But anytime we're the ones facing the trigger, facing the barrel of that gun or whatever, or getting beat down, you feel me? Choked out, Eric Gardner. You feel me? They like to put up all the negatives about us. They pull up our criminal record. They put up how much of a menace we was back in our youthful days. All the negative intentions that they can make up. All this, they paint an evil picture of us to basically, in their minds, they're justified in doing the things that they did. Because he was this, she was that, and they come from this background, he comes from that background. They paint a picture, but when it comes to theirs, they're gonna put the most artistic picture, the most Michelangelo type of vibe, metaphorically speaking, up so they can say, this was unwarranted, this was not justified, why they do this to us, and yada 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 yada. They do this shit for a reason, family. And 9 times, and it's sad, it's unfortunate, because you got a lot of people, a lot of our own family nonetheless, who are so naive, so gullible, so stupid. I'm gonna say it just like that, because I ain't got no time to play games. You got a lot of black people out there that are so gullible, so naive, and once again, so stupid, and easily get caught up in this shit, and they fall right in line, fall right in the game of being swindled. Right? Case in point. Now, I just mentioned Eric Gardner's name a minute ago, right? Now, y'all remember when he got killed, choked out on Staten Island for selling loosies, right? That's as if that's such a big crime. That's terrible. He's a terrorist nonetheless, right? For selling loosies. His wife came out. His daughter came out. At first, like always, pissed off. Oh, all this rage, all this ranting, right? Which folks have a right to do, because at the end of the day, that's a loss of life. That's a loss of their family member. Cool, no problem. But once again, as always, here come that hush money. They get a check, shut your ass up. Don't say nothing. Matter of fact, after you get that check and after that check clears the bank, you get down with the swindle. You now starting to ride for their cause. No longer riding for the cause of black people and black justice in the face of injustice in America. 3Ks, once again, don't get it twisted. You jump on their bandwagon. You on their team now. So what am I saying? What am I saying? Negroes are easily led mentally, but not led on their own accord, not led on their own intentions, not led on their own should-be doings. They're led by the tune of somebody else's music, fam. Just tap dancing away. Case in point. There was another brother, Philando Castillo. Castro, I think that's his name. The brother that got murdered in the car with his girlfriend. Right? Rest in peace to him. His mother got on that stage right after it happened. F this shit. F this shit. Yada, 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 yada. What happened a couple weeks later? Just recently, a couple days ago? That hush money came in the mail. She got that check. Now, what is she doing right now? The same thing that the Gardner wife was doing. She's riding for their cause now. She's hand in hand with the family of Justine DeMann or whatever the hell her name is. She's going with them. She's marching with them. She's standing up for their cause. Were they there for her? Were they there for her family? Negative. They were probably ones rooting for his downfall, rooting for his death, just like a lot of these people out here do, man. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. This shit is embarrassing, family. And y'all think this shit is a joke. Y'all think this is just an everyday, you know what I'm saying, isolated incident. It's not an isolated incident. This happens all the time. Again, that list that I just read from are just the names that are mentioned in the media. What about the many names that are not mentioned? The many names that go under the radar, go beneath the surface. You don't hear about it. You don't know about it. And if you don't hear about it and you don't know about it, 9 times out of 10, your silly Negro ass ain't even gonna give a damn about it. And that's the scary part. Until it comes knocking on your door. Then you want to be, oh, black people, it's time to do something. We need to do this. We need to do that. That's bullshit, family. Because at the end of the day, like I said in the beginning, if you do not see your reflection in those that look like you, if they don't see their reflection within you, we ain't going nowhere. It'll keep happening and happening and happening. More and more and more. How much times, how many more protests are y'all gonna do? How many more holding up the signs and the we shall overcomes and the candlelight vigils? How many more of this shit are we going to go through, family? Because it's almost as if, because it is a routine, I'm gonna say it just like that. This shit is routine. Police interaction, black man, black woman, black child, murder, death, injustice, whatever, inhumane detention, all that other stuff. Here come the picket fences, here come the marches and the protests or whatever. The justice is all else. I'm still waiting to see what the hell the or else is. What the hell is the or else? Because we ain't getting no damn justice. So you might as well kill that right there. You're not going to get justice in the hands of those who keep pulling the trigger. You're not going to get justice from the hands of those who keep choking us out. You're not going to get justice from the hands of those who keep putting us behind these bars for extensive reasons and extensive sentences. It's not going to happen. So why the hell do you keep begging for this stuff? Because that's exactly what you're doing. You're begging. Massa, please give us some leeway. Massa, please give us some type of play. Please hear our cries. Please. We won't do it again. We'll put on the straight and tie. We'll put on the suit and tie. Whatever we'll do. We'll redo our hair a certain way. We'll speak a certain language. We'll speak the king's language like you do. We'll do all these things if you just ease up off of us. This is what you're doing, and it's sad. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. But do you care enough to change the situation? That's the question. Do you give a damn enough? Do you care enough? Do you feel enough to change the situation? And how do you change the situation? You change it from within yourself. You change it from within your people, your community, your neighborhood, your area, all across this land. One by one. Each one reach one, teach one, to build one, to sustain one. On and on. But we're not doing that because we're too busy being selfish. We're too busy worried about what's going to happen to me. We're looking out for me, the I. This is a problem with black people in America. 3Ks don't get it twisted. We've been so conditioned so much, so bad. All we do is look out for self. And when I say self, I'm not talking about the collective self. I'm talking about the individual self. We got to get from this to this, family. From this to this. A lot of black people don't even know what this means because, again, we're so selfish. We're so caught up. We're trying to save face and show off in the eyes and the hearts of the same ones that's taking our hearts away. The same ones that's taking our breaths away. We're trying to show off for them, show out for them. So we'll put on the good old two-step, show them pearly whites and all that other bullshit for them. But when it comes to protecting and sustaining your own people, forget my language. Who is this nigga? Who is this? Man, get up out of here. I don't know them. I don't know them, so I don't feel a certain way. That's your problem, family. And I'm going to say it just like that. That's your problem, because I don't live like that, personally. But as a collective, yeah, we do. And it's really jacked up. It's effed up. I ain't going to say it. What I want to do right quick, I want to take a quick little break. I can see myself riling up, and I want to calm down so we can have this conversation. Family, beware that I'm dropping the number in the chat room in a minute. I want y'all to call in. I want to hear your thoughts on this, man. I want to hear your feelings on this, man, because I know y'all got some thoughts just as much as I do. So I want y'all to call in for those who dare. Speak your piece, or forever shut the hell up. This is not the first. This is not the last. This will be more. There will be more. The more we play that game of being selfish, there will be more. So again, family, I'm going to drop the number in the chat in a few minutes after we come back. And I want to hear y'all call in. I want y'all to call in. Speak your mind, family. So with that being said, let me find a rhythm real quick. and you know what I'm saying, something that's relevant to what I'm talking about. And we're gonna come on back. We're gonna come on back. But family, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. We're gonna go right here. Bounty Killer, step forward once again.
Listen. This one reaching out to all the leaders and media. This is Rodney Price, aka Poor People Governor. Well, poor people fed up. To your system, shake up your issue gun for whipping the boss. Poor people fed up. To your system, shake up when every day they get to use their door. Me ask the leader, him and the audience, he make poor people surrounded by danger. Lion, roach and giant mosquito. So which water we fill with bacteria? Whoever take a look down on the river and near you back to one save you. Waterhouse can tire. Long time the MP, him no come near you. And all the one we claim says she a councillor, grab 75% and give it quarter. Conquer the land now have to give we a acre. Disconnect me light and chop off me water. To the kings of kings, well me know them shall answer. The Lord of lords, well I am a sponsor. The lion from Judah, them well want conquer. The eagle and the bear and the queen and her daughter. Yes, I see I me know the whole of them offer. But them a go down in a flames of water. Sister, I see I no take it for no laughter. Poor people fed up. To your system, shake up your issue gun for them big me boss. Poor people fed up. To your system, shake up when every day they get a youth set up. Some lost them roots, some forgot them culture. They study the past, them don't know the future. So them not take them, so them end up so vulgar. Them don't know Selassie I from Ethiopia. See what's as me man to take me for any joker. That same man make me hold them notes. Me no play them casino, me no play them poker. Them plan to destroy me with the coke and drugs. No travel is just like a them barracuda. Plan to lick run it with a funny piece of scooter. They think them like to see we in them hot carrier. With them hot girl, I sing them song, Them song you tongue and them fire and hope, You go hang Popal with a piece of rope, Just because me fed up. Two of them system shake up, me get to youths, them no stop from there. Me say me fed up. Two of them system shake up, them me show up.
Captain Fireman, step forward. Step forward. Listen.
Well, illusion, world confusion, bubbling in a frustration. You have to watch innocent million.
Listen.
Walk one in a pavilion. Anyway, say the tag was red. Babylon a fled. Red. Say the tag was red, yeah. Say the tag was red. Red.
Say Babylon, you're dead.
Red. Say the tag was red, yeah. Anyway, after more on about the bomb, we are going to drop in a Manhattan. Babylon check so that man did that cut Latin. Serious something when them see it all go happen. World Trade Center go flat. Ask them, how can a man take another man button? How can a man a champagne splashing? Look how the woman, them soft like cotton. Them smooth like silk and satin. Yo, well, give me the woman, them the cause that them make we happen. Wicked man, a evil man, them a go get slapping. Too much voltage and now them all get shocking. The side pass gold and platinum. Say the time go red. Say Babylon ya dead. Red. Say the time go red, yeah. Red. Babylon ya dead.
Bounty Killer, Junior Reed, step forward. Listen.
Hey, you right now, tell the politician them come out here, because we don't need no total. Hey, what am I look for? Hey. Now the man say, hey yo, get the news. How the children be aware of the eating of the shit. Now the man say, hey yo, this is what the price Junior. Indeed, check it.
Them not pull no string, just a black up the drain. Them no cater for the youths, them way down the lane. When them done campaign, them go fly out palm plane. And them and them friend gang go drink champagne in a Paris and Spain, but everything remain just the same when they touch back the lane. Man a shot out man brain, man hype and cocaine. I will not charge him murder, them get detained. Stand here on the scene, get a youth wise up. Uncle so we are go rise up.
Rise up, bro.
Open your eyes up. Uncle so we are go rise up.
Yo, Anyway, well, I see them and see them from the Garden of Eden. Spread the propaganda, nobody not believe them. Misleading our children, try you forbid them. I'm thinking man, we forgive them. Well, them system is a mess of those scap.
Call in.
The way how me feel, me stand up on me express. Politicians them get vexed, tell them to them next rest. Politicians cause the people them too much distress. For them a come get text and revolution no start yet. And when it start, no Babylon can't part it. But what are we want it? Or the waffle no plant it. Or the eat the fruit when they see them not plant it. Think him on go and chant it. And me advance it. Tell no pagan no chance this. Cause them a hidden and cheating from the Garden of Eden. Tell the propaganda nobody not believe them. Misleading our children. Try you forbid them. I'm thinking man you forgive them.
College our children.
That's us. See them. That's us.
Now pull no weight because they not no faith. They must sabotage food out of the youths them play. They must make a shake, feed themselves them a scrape. And I put the ghetto youth on standby if you wait. But till them got too late, they get a piece of the cake. Babylon is them a shake, Babylon them a quake. Now stand your home sick, get the youth to rise up. I'm not so we are gonna rise up. Open your eyes up.
I got one more. That's L. Sizzler.
Lead my cause to Rastafari. Try so much trouble, try and fight against those that fight against I. Take a back, she love, but let's stand up for that night. Cause if they don't got no sense, and I know them underparts pretends. Cause if them are your closest friends, when them are your enemy, and come and try bridge your parent. Slandering and bad influence. Scandal your name when them can't take your strength. Hypocrite and traitor, the whole of them a good bad a bad man flow them out and them a born innocent. Rastafari is my shield and defense. So when things broke loose, say a bigger judgment. Bastards and vampires them send to suck the blood and the children. None of the wicked and trod them out Zion. Wicked and rugged and the tough like iron. None of the wicked and trod them out Zion. Babylon your riches just roll along. In all me turban and robe, Rastafari know me ready for the road. Since like a lunch in dash when the burden and load. Come clean, come good, me say come and get your burden. Give me more, nothing less.
Lead the people with righteousness.
Since like a lunch in bless. The voice of Rastafari break the seed that's in the forest. No man share, don't you forget. No come for try the Rastafari, and that's what men. Proud of the wicked and try the Mount Zion. Wicked and rugged, love it tough like iron. Proud of the wicked and try the Mount Zion. Tell themselves, we love the conquering lion.
Alright, so we back. Once again, welcome back to R&M RBG TV, fam. You already know what it is. We keep it cheap. It's your brother and good one night. You see all right now. Y'all see the number in the chat room, man. Call on in. Don't be quiet on this, man. Because again, if you're going to be quiet on something like this, don't expect to get an uproar when it comes down your way. Because best believe it's coming some way, shape, form, or fashion, man. We are in this together, and we have to show just that, man. We have to show that we are together, man. We have to have these conversations. We have to have these discussions. We have to have these powwows. And after we have these powwows, we got to take it outside, mobilize. You feel what I'm saying? We got to be able to lock in. But if we can't lock in if we don't know what the hell's going on. And the way you know what's going on, you got to share vibrations, man. You got to share what's on your heart. You got to share what's on your mind. So once again, you see the number in the chat room, family. Do not be scared. I'm going to be real upset. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to be real upset if folks don't call in on this one. Because this is proving my point. Y'all got to prove my point. And I don't want y'all to prove my point. I want y'all to prove me wrong. Prove to me that we're not selfish. Prove to me right here. Hell, don't even prove it to me. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. Do it for your people, your surroundings, your reflection. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, it's coming. The shit is coming. You see what they're doing? They out training all the time. They're planning all the time. They're strategizing all the time. They not tap dancing. They ain't got no time to BS. They don't got time to be quiet when things go, when they don't go their way or when it goes south. No, they plan, strategize, and execute. MJ, what up? Call in, MJ. I know you got something to say on this one. You always call in when we have discussions like this. Please call in. Tell me what's on your mind, sis. But nonetheless, family, like I said a couple minutes ago before we went on our break, man, like I said, the shit is coming. Don't let it wait till it gets on your doorsteps. You can stop that right now. You can prevent that shit right now just by locking in with your own reflection, protecting it, securing it, providing for it, and sustaining it, man. Because you see where they up to. The police of today are not. They on some brand new shit. The police of today on some brand new stuff. They all about taking folks out. It ain't about just locking folks up no more. They trying to take folks out. You know why? Because like I said before, if you've been walking with me long enough, you already know that minus birth rate is kicking their ass. So in order for them to quote-unquote balance out the situation, since they're not birthing enough, they got to kill us off. But it's so many of us, they ain't going to be able to kill us all. Not with no bullet. So they come with different tactics, man. They come with the different medical warfare games. They come with the different food games they playing in the stores and all that stuff. Hell, everybody wants to do this whole, you know, grow your own food. And that's what's up. That's beautiful. But at the end of the day, the ground itself is tainted. And you know who did it. So again, man, we gotta be able to lock in, man. We gotta be able to share those vibes, man. We have to stop being so damn selfish, first and foremost. That's what stops a lot of our halts, a lot of our movements right there. That's what stops. I'm gonna say that again. That's what stops a lot of our movements right there. Simply being selfish, self-centered, and I'm not talking once again the collective self. I'm talking about the individual person. People are selfish as shit. Black America, 3Ks, don't get it twisted, is very selfish until it comes knocking on your door. Then you want everybody to come out. Please help us, defend us. What about me? Woe is me. It don't go down like that on the other side. Dealing with Wazungu, Hispanics, Arabs, Asians, East Indians, none of the above. Everybody outside of us, it does not go down like that. They do what they got to do. They set themselves up just in case shit does go south, and they're already prepared to go to the next level. We're not prepared at all. We're not prepared at all. And this is the times I want to say things like that. Hold on. Before I even continue on what I'm saying, before I went on break, I mentioned earlier that the girl, she was killed by a black cop. I forgot the guy's name. But it's 3 strikes against him already. 1, black male. 2, he's Somalian, coming from Africa, East Africa, right? 3, he's Muslim. His name is Muhammad. The last name is Muhammad, I think. I can't forget it. I forget his first name, but he's a Muhammad nonetheless. So you got 3 strikes right there, and you already know those 3 strikes already strike fear against them, Wazungu or whatever, dealing with their whole propaganda and how they play their games and all that other bullshit or whatever, right? Which gives them the motivation to do the things that they do. It gives them the incentive to do the things that they do. It gives them their justifications to do the things that they do, fam. When you gonna wake up and realize that shit, man? Like Junior Reed said in the song a minute ago, wise up and rise up. When are you gonna do it? When are you going to get hit to the game, or are you going to continue to get swindled by the game, be played by the game like a game? Do you enjoy that shit, family? Do we as a collective really enjoy that? Because you already know, you hear the cries when things go wrong. You see the tears when things go wrong dealing with our people. But at the end of the day, we have yet to step forward and really make a preventive push back, if you will, against it. We welcome it, if you will. All we do, we're going to sing songs, we're going to hold hands, we're going to pray. And the shit gonna happen the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I've come to the conclusion that that's cool with a lot of black people out there. I'm coming to the conclusion that that's cool with a lot of black folks. And this is why I say, you gotta know who you're dealing with. You gotta know what you're working with. You gotta know what's your surroundings and who your people are. Because at the end of the day, yeah, we all got this right here, right? Excuse me. We all share that. Okay, cool. But we all don't share this. You could be blue, black, purple, black, all that other good shit. But your mind could be white as snow. Let that marinate. All skin folk ain't kinfolk, man. This is why I say once again, you gotta know who's who, what's what, and who you can align with, who you have to stay far from. And right now, All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it there. Let's get it there. R&M RBG TV, we keep it G. Who this be?
Hi, this is Charles from California.
Peace, peace, peace. What's going on, family? How you doing?
So I'm hanging in there, just watching your share.
I appreciate that. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for walking with us, man. What's on your mind, fam?
Well, I've been, like what you've been saying about, you know, the police being on their, some new tactics to, you know, oppress us and, you know, murder us and all that. Was thinking about what I've heard that they were doing down in the Bahamas and the West Indies and stuff to black people, that they were just coming up dead and body parts was, you know, being taken out of them, like internal organs and stuff.
Yep. What's going on here is going on across the world. Let's be clear. Let's be crystal clear. It's going on everywhere, man. Everywhere. But of course, unfortunately, the eyes are on us right here in America. We're like the guinea pigs, if you will. We're the prototype, if you will. And if it gets swept under the rug with us, it's gonna be swept under the rug with everybody else across the globe. So you're right on point with that.
But you know, I guess with the new world order coming or whatever this Trump thing is doing, they wanna put people in camps and stuff like that.
I've been hearing the same things, man. I've been hearing something similar to that too. And not for nothing, that's nothing new. They rounded up in camps before, many moons ago. And I'm not talking back on the plantation. I'm talking post-plantation days. They started rounding us up. They put us in them camps and all that other stuff. I can't think of the exact location, but it's somewhere down south. It was like a peach grove or something like that, where people don't even eat the peaches that... I think you know what I'm talking about. They don't even eat the fruit that comes off those trees because underneath the ground is the devil's something, the devil's bowl or some shit like that, whatever. They had basically mad black people buried under that ground where those fruit trees that came up, and nobody wants to mess with it because they know where those bodies came from, how those bodies got there. You know what I'm saying? So this is nothing new. We got to change the tempo, man. Everything until we change it, it'll continue. So, you know, what else can be said?
Did you say change the tempo?
No, we do. We have to change the tempo. We have to change the tempo of what's going on. We do. Yeah.
Separation, of course. And meditation and vibration, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I would just wanted to call in because you know the list you read off was just horrifying.
It's ridiculous, man. And like I said, those are just the names that are mentioned in the media. So if you really want to be technical, that's a short list compared to the many names that are unnamed. The many brothers and sisters that are unnamed. The many brothers and sisters and the children that go, you know, beneath the radar. Let's be real, man. It's sad. It's disgusting.
It really is. The devil don't want to go out by himself, so many of us, if we possibly can, what we have to do, but I guess is just be aware of our surroundings and talk to other people about it.
My thing is this, and I'm glad you said that, the whole be aware of your surroundings, because, you know, with this whole conscious wave and all that other stuff, the trend, right? Everybody's talking about being aware, but nobody has actually made the moves. And I want to say like this, big ups to those who are moving in their silence and doing what they got to do, you know, underground, beneath radar. Big ups, Black Integrity, that keep doing what you're doing. But for the vast majority of us, we talk a lot of shit. You feel what I'm saying? We blab our mouths way too much. We tell Wazungu and friends exactly what we're going to do. We tell them our next steps and, you know what I'm saying, our plans and all that stuff. We need to lock in behind closed doors. You feel what I'm saying? And really get down to the nitty gritty and really begin these actual real deal, hardcore, strategized plans so we can execute and make our moves. Because at the end of the day, the more we talk, the less we're going to walk. And we do a lot, like I said a minute ago, we do a lot of goddamn talking, man. They don't talk like that. They'll make, if they do talk, they're going to talk after the fact. They talk after they made their moves. Us, on the other hand, we tell every move that we're going to make and then wonder how the hell they figure out what we was doing, how they beat us to the punch, because you told them. Gut check.
Yeah. That's a feeling of us, yeah.
We gotta change that. We gotta cancel that out altogether, man. Like I said, it's one thing to come before the family and express your feelings and the pains that we have, exactly what I'm doing right now. But then once you express your feelings and your pains, the question is, what are we gonna do about it? I repeat that self. What are we going to do about it? It's a small word, 2-letter word, but it's a very big meaning. Do. That means action.
I mean, I guess we're just going to have to stop, you know, being punks and just to death or to death, I guess.
Yeah. And I'm glad you said that word too, death, because that's how they're playing it. They're playing this game as life or death. We're playing this game just day to day. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Until you look at situations like these as life or death situations, it will happen day to day. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can't be worried about our individual, like you said, our individual selves. We have to think about the collective, and you know, in every war there's casualties. You know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And so, I'm gonna say it just like this too. With that war, there's gonna be some folks are gonna have to get sacrificed, and I mean exactly just that. In this war that we're in, some folks are going to have to get sacrificed, and this is why I say all skin folk ain't kinfolk, man. You got folks that look just like me and you, but will go at me and you at the drop of a hat, all for the satisfaction of somebody else. And then when it comes, when the doors turn around on them and they flip on their asses, when they get tired and they're all used up and they want to come back home, we're so gullible and so warm and welcoming, we bring them right back into the fold only to get turned on yet again. You got to know who you dealing with. You got to know who you working with so you can work.
I got relatives like that. I just had experience with a relative like that.
We all got family like that. Let's be real. We all got family like that. And it's unfortunate that it is a situation like that, but we can't let something as simple as a family title or a friendship title or whatever type of feel-good vibration, because you know we as black folks, we love to feel good. Anything that makes us feel good, we tap dance to it. Anytime, every time. Right? We got to get beyond that. We got to get beyond what makes us feel good emotionally and strokes our ego. We got to get down to the nitty-gritty as far as what's going to sustain us, what's going to provide for us, what's going to protect and defend and secure. We got to focus on that type of level. And if you're not willing to protect, sustain, provide, and all of the other stuff, you're not willing to do that, hey, no love lost, but I can't mess with you. I can't rock with you. I can't. I just can't do it. Until we get there, things like this will always happen because we don't protect each other. We don't look out for one another. We're too damn selfish.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
It's sad, man.
Thank you. I hope you get more calls.
I hope so too, but I appreciate you for calling. Thank you for walking with us, man. RNM TV. You already know what it is, family. You see the next one go up, tune on in, chime on in, and let's rock on out. All right, fam? So be good out there and be safe. Please, be safe. Look out for those as they look out for you. All right?
Oh, I will.
All right, family.
All right.
Be good. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Family, call in. I'm dropping the number once again. I'm dropping the number once again. And I want somebody else to call in. I need some folks to call in. Because I know y'all feeling this stuff, man. Or all y'all feeling this stuff. Because at the end of the day, those who feel it, those who know it. And those who know it are going to be the ones that feel it. Is that you? It's the caller that just called in, and respect to them. You already know what it is with me. But is that with you? That's a question that you can only answer. I can't answer that question. But at the end of the day, the more we're silent, the more it'll happen. The more we don't act, the more it'll happen. The more we don't protect, the more it'll happen. The more we don't sustain, the more it'll happen, etc., etc., etc. Now, I want to say this real quick, too. The whole Blue Lives Matter shit, right? Big laugh, LOL, that one. Blue Lives Matter. You see how quiet they are right now? They ain't showed up. You know why? Because it wasn't a white cop that went against a black person, a black man, black woman, or a black child. It wasn't them. Or even a Hispanic cop, or an Arab cop, or whoever. The cop in question was black. He was an African. They not about to step up for that. They not about to defend him. Because at the end of the day, so what? He wears that badge. So what? He got a gun on his hip. At the end of the day, they still see him, excuse my language, they still see him as a nigga. He just got to have a badge. And I guarantee you, he ain't going to have no GoFundMe accounts go up. He ain't going to have no paid vacations for him. Or administrative leave, as they like to call it, technically. But it's a paid vacation. You already know what it is. That ain't going to happen. They're going to lock his ass up under the jail. Because once again, he took out Whether it was unarmed, justified, whatever the case may be, he killed the symbol of white America. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. That white woman in trouble. Oh, they gonna lock his ass up under the jail, if not get the death penalty. Blue Lives Matter is not going to speak out, because at the end of the day, forget the fact that he was a cop. They don't see him as a cop. They see him as a nigga. What point are you going to get this? At what point do you understand this, family? At what point do you realize this so you can make your moves? As long as that reflection looks like me and you, as long as that person in question looks like me and you, best believe they're going to come out in the mass, family, and go against us every single time. But as the person in question looks like them, they're going to come out in masses and protect that person. So yet again, man, this is a slap, a kick in the face of black America. 3Ks, don't get it twisted. Oh, man. Like I said, y'all, forgive me, because it's this stuff like that really bothers me, man. Like, it burns me up, yo. To the point where I do get tongue-tied where I am right now. So, with that being said, I'm going to give some time. I'm going to let y'all rock out for a little bit. I'm going to put on a tune. And hopefully we get a couple more calls in. At least give me one more. Just give me one more call, family. One more caller. One more. So with that being said, we're going to take it like this, man. We're going to jump down to the tunes, man. We're going to jump to the tunes. Because this is embarrassing. This is upsetting. This is bothering me very bad. So here we going to go. We're going to go right here. Bounty Killer once again.
It's poor people's governor on the floor. Right here. Reaching out to all the unfortunate on the poor. You no longer have to feel insecure. Warlords knocking at your door. For sure. The people can't take it no more. How longer? These behavior we don't adore. Well, one thing what me have in mind intention to lead the people them to repatriation. But all the fast leaders them one by one and run over them break me Range Rover van. One thing me have in my intention to lead the people them out of frustration from depression and recession across the nation. Tell Broadcasting Commission, well, look, them put tax pan book. That mean pan for next the youths can't hook. It's like you want them turn thief and turn cook. Then I use him when them come choke. Well, look, the tax pan just make me shook. It look like we have to take it back on foot. Them want we chop bang, them fi drop up. Poor people can't find food fi cook. Well, I say look, analyze my input. Everything for poor people that the kids it took. The same knife and stick sheep I'll go take chook. But this time it won't stick post. Well, I say look, minimum wage are up foot. As you walk the dollar disappear ground flips. Them ya out poor people and straight with like books. More gun gather watch and just a jokes. One thing what we have in our intention to lead the people them to repatriation. But all the fast leaders them one by one I run over them with me Range Rover van. One thing me have in my intention to lead the people them out of frustration from depression and recession across the nation. Tell Broadcasting Commission, well,
level. Watch this. I just said until we see each other as each other's reflection, nothing will change, right? Junior Reed, step forward.
Emmanuel, you might charge them. When them take it from Africa, we can't. Never have no criminal record. I know them take it go and brand. Standing by Marcus Garvey, our profit first man, then deport. If you have a clean record, passport and visa, you can't pass them port. Pass them port. So you don't come up on no visa and no passport. You don't come up on no visa and no passport. Ebola will come down up on the same boat. Ebola will come down up on the same boat. You don't come up on no visa and no passport. You don't come up on no visa and no passport. Google up your run like you see.
Come on, family, don't be scared. Call in. Voice your opinions, man. Single.
The police and soldier, all the commissioner, the nurse and doctor, the judge and lawyer, also the governor general and prime minister. The whole of them come down up on the same boat. Rise up, oh we mighty race. Rise and take a stand again. My people still cutting sugar cane. Babylon, them and use them brains. No change on our feet, but we're not free. Living in this outdoor captivity. My people still living in poverty. We are sent to can't free.
Listen.
Yeah, man. Bless thy people and save thine inheritance. Feed them and lift them up also. Forevermore. charge of the drums, stop the abuse. My friend, you go where that's the way, how gosh you lose.
Emperor Selassie.
The Rasta man say clean up your heart and calm. Don't you cannot get corruption when not that Rasta bun. Don't clean up your heart and come. Be not hypocrite.
Is your heart clean enough to see the reflection in each other?
Don't clean up no heart and calm.
Clean it up.
Don't you cannot get corruption when not that Rasta bun. Don't clean up your heart and come. Yo, a Babylon them going down.
Or is it like this?
Yeah. My friends is not my brethren, no, no. You know my brethren will always say.
This is the problem we gotta fix. Listen up.
So some of them say that them bonify, ooh, but them bone to fry. Some of them are talk about them article, ooh, but them are artificial.
We do a whole bunch of talking about how down we are, how, you know, we all in together and red, but the actions amongst each other speak louder than words. Junior Reed, talk to them.
What you call them, friend enemy? New name for them, friend enemy. Hear this. The Father's in the Son and the Son is in the Father.
Love one another, love your sisters and brothers.
Respect your mother, but thicker than water. Don't make evil folks come between you and your brother. They will try to separate us, yes, from each other. Each other pray because Judge are the Father. Friend enemy, new name for them.
I want John Mason to tell you exactly why they have to go at us so hard the way they go. John Mason, step forward.
Alright, don't tell me no slackness. Better you tell me about my blackness. You can't stop this.
No matter how many they kill, they still can't stop
It's a
us.
piece of crap this. Check it. Alright, look at tell them send me black, them send me too black feed them. Look at tell them send me hot, them send me too hot feed them. Me still a go sing that song ya on them chat feed them. I use the blackness to set a trend. Alright, me tell them send me black, them send me too black feed them. Look at tell them oh me hot, them send me too hot feed them. Me still a go sing that song ya on them chat feed them. I work with the blackness and set a trend. Alright, Kushites, you know see I'm so me black. I'll keep bull and me no West Indian. No me no Arawak. See them place them take me from them better bring me right back. Well unfold no lip some set them a bit black. Me love me blackness, me keep it intact. I'm blazing purging them no say me hot. Alright, yo, me keep it like that. Hey, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
Come on, y'all, give me one call. If not, we out of here.
Like a tar. Black
I'm proud you have to know who you are. Do you?
Black like a tar. Africa is the motherland, big up every black superstar. Black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar. Africa is the motherland, you have to know who you are. Them say, when you see black bus, you fit turn back. Them say, nothing good never come out of black. Get crack us what? I say into black. But my complexion, me say me know it. I'm proud to be black. I'm a black to be proud. Marcus can't be lead out 10 million black. I'm black to be proud. I'm proud to be black.
Are you?
Me won't you shout it out loud.
Listen.
Black like a tar. Black, I'm proud you have to know who you are. Black like a tar.
I got one more rhythm. Since obviously the folks don't want to call in, I don't know why. I got one more I want to run. And hopefully it's a motivational tune for you, so we can do what we gotta do. Once more, Sizzla Kalonji, step forward. Listen.
Yeah, man. I am Selassie, I am weird. The intent of death never quiet. That's the part I love me, babe. Yeah, man. I am Selassie, I am weird. The intent of death
rise, never quail. Rastafari love revenge. Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire. Babylon, your angel. Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire.
Trouble, what up?
That judgment I tell you. Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire. Babylon get drenched, y'all. Can't cool, can't quench, Ethiopia mature desire. Babylon, they know is it to get your food to eat and yet you find it hard to feed another youth that come up at your feet. They know is it you always a strive and yet you find it hard to show another get so you to survive. That's why I King Selassie I reprise. Run the tell Pharaoh.
Dread, no problem, you already know it's gonna blow up. Don't worry.
King right upon its own.
Babylon, where them dash brimstone, no one on him.
Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire. Babylon your angel. Can't cool, can't quench, Africa mature desire. Black clearance. Can't cool, can't quench, everlasting burning fire. Babylon your angel. Can't cool.
I know I said this is gonna be my last one, but I gotta run this one. This one is too important. Step forward. Just listen. Just listen as we cruise on up out of here, man. Just listen.
He who seeks of only vanity and no love for humanity shall fade away, fade away. He who checks for only wealth and not for his physical health shall fade away, fade away.
Are y'all listening?
Though some believe in diamonds and pearl and feel like they're on top of the world, they shall fade away. Hear what I say? The rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man got,
They try to be taken away.
Do you hear what I say? Yeah, hear what I say.
You listening?
The man who worships silver and gold shall surely, surely, surely lose his own soul, then fade away.
You gotta stop being selfish, man. We are one.
One who's always acting smart and don't carry no love in his heart shall fade away.
Once again, family, thank you for walking with me the way I walk with you, man. You already know this is your brother in Google. Now you see R&M. You've been tuned in to R&M RBG TV. You already know we keep it G. Raw and uncut common sense for the common people. Dealing with the common issues. And yeah, this is a common issue. But we got to seek that common solution, fam. So with that being said, family, you already know what I'm bringing to the table, man. Every time, all the time, every time after that is black love, because black love is a cure for the black nation. So let's get it. Do you want to get it? I know we need to get it, but do you want to get it? That's when the action will come in if you want to. You understand? Oh, man. Like I said, man, tune into the next one. R&M RBG TV. Mean, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. And it's like that. To the next one.
Do you hear what I say? Hey, hear what I say? One who's always acting smart and forgetting to carry love in his heart shall fade away. God is here and there and everywhere, and his eyes are watching you. You gon' fade away, yeah, yeah, you gon' fade